Hey, this is Sidan, coach of the City 6, bringing you the Week 7 battle of the Mustard Battle League. Um, this week we are facing the LA Infernapes and their coach, King Sosa. Um, we have uh, the LA Infernapes and City 6 have a interesting history with the MBL. This would be our 5th time facing each other. And 2 of those times was in the grand finals. Um, Now we have a positive record against LA Infernapes. We have yet to take a loss from them, but this is a different season. Um, Unfortunately, I think the LA Infernapes are struggling a little bit this season, and this is very much a must-win for them. So we'll see how that goes. But before we get into the team builder and the LA Infernapes team in general, King Sosa is a person who uploads his battles on YouTube, just like me. Yeah, check him out. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. Also, I'll leave a link to his side of the battle once it comes out. But until then, like, hopefully we can continue our winning streak against LA Infernapes, and for us it would be a securing of the number 1 spot. So let's check out King Sosa's team. And as you can see, he's got I think a pretty good team. He has Dragapult, which is probably one of the best Pokemons in the game. Rabombi is a really reliable sticky web user. He's got a Steelix. I think that's a sort of pretty good steel type. Arcanine's a very reliable Pokemon. He has the Gmax Venusaur, which were I used Gmax Venusaur last season, and I didn't. I found it hard to use. I don't know how he has been doing. I think the difficulty of using Gmax Venusaur is only maybe contributing to LA Infernapes struggling this season, but that's just speculation, really. And he also has Rotom, which is a pretty reliable Pokemon. In terms of what I think he's gonna bring, well, there's not a lot of there's not a lot. I think there's a lot of variety in what he can bring. I do expect that the Dragapult will come out. I expect the Arcanine will also come, and maybe Rotom Wash. Those are the only 3 I really think are definite brings. He could go for Rabombi, I guess, for sticky webs. I do see a Lipard and Gmax Venusaur. I think Lipard can set up that sun pretty easily. Type Null will be interesting. I think it can delay the turns on what's it called? My Cinderace, but I think at the same time Gmax Cinderace is just going to just set up on it, really. So yeah, I'm not sure, but definitely I do think Rotom Wash, Arcanine, and Dragapult will come out. Otherwise, I think like Mudsdale maybe, but yeah, he's got a pretty well-rounded team. So we'll see how we go. So in terms of my first Pokemon, my first Pokemon's going to be Clefable. I think it's my best bet against Dragapult. I went with Unaware just in case he goes for like a Dragon Dance set. Hence, that would probably put him more in the physical side. But I did put more on the special defense Clefable because that physical move pool is not that great, and I think Clefable can deal with whatever physical attacks he has. Of course, yes, I gave it the citrus berry because, well, another Pokemon I decided has would have the leftovers. Um, Moonblast, I went Wish Protect just because I do want Protect there in case he is the physical one and physical Dragapult, and so I could protect on Phantom Force. Knockoff is just a good, I think, move in general to have on Fable. Yes, it's full special defense because I just want to take. That's the move set I think it's gonna have more likely. So yeah, that's my first Pokemon. Sorry. For my second Pokemon, I went with Bronzong, and this is the Pokemon that's holding the leftovers. This is, I think, to deal with more of his well, it's to do with Ribombee, but it's also like in general, I think some of his other special attack users, I think would like Venusaur. I think Venusaur can't do anything against Bronzong unless he's got the Sun and then Weather Ball. So it's but in general, I think he has. Venusaur can't deal with Bronzong, so that's kind of like that's the reason I'm bringing Bronzong. It's my Stealth Rocker, really. I went with 3 attacks because I didn't see anything else I really needed off Bronzong. I am going with the Brave Nature, so I can do so the Gyro Ball does as much damage as possible. 252 attack. Oh, 252 HP. I think it takes the hits really well. So, yeah, that's really what my Bronzong is for, really. So, yeah, and that 4 special defense side, I guess it's more of a specially defensive Bronzong. There's not much really to say with Bronzong. I went with Levitate. I was thinking Heat Proof, but I ultimately decided to go with Levitate just because that way it can indefinitely, like, it has a higher chance of dealing with Venusaur that way. For my third Pokemon, I went with Rotom. This is going to be Defogger. The reason I kind of decided to use Rotom as my default as opposed to Mantine is because I think Mantine isn't it's okay in the matchup, but not great, and especially since his Arcanine could learn Wild Charge, and I anticipate if he does bring Arcanine, he will have Wild Charge. I decided to go with Rotom. I know Rotom's not as bulky, but hopefully you can make up for its offensive presence. So yeah, because of the default heavy duty boots, I went with the Hex and Will-O-Wisp combination. I think that's pretty good for Rotom. Volt Switch for momentum. I guess one of the main reasons I'm using Rotom because now I'm in a stage where I'm gonna make playoffs anyway. So I want to try using the other Pokemon that haven't really gotten much, play. I guess I've been using Mantine as my defogger for most of my matches. So let's try out Rotom. For my fourth Pokemon, I went with Rillaboom. Yeah, this Rillaboom. I went with the Adrenaline Orb because I anticipate that his Arcanine is going to be Intimidate. So I went with Sword Dance, Vice Glide, High Horsepower, Knockoff. That just should deal with a lot of his team. I think it deals with I think he can deal with all his team. However, I think with Ribombee, definitely a Grassy Glide. I think I need at least like +2, and it has to grass the terrain up. Can't remember exactly. I am anticipating to Sword Dance might scare off Arcanine, but so he can come in again to Intimidate. However, I do plan to just Sword Dance in front of like Rotom Wash or something when he anticipates high horsepower from Rillaboom. So yeah, so 224 plus speed. That's to outspeed his what's it called, Venusaur. Yeah, Venusaur. I'm pretty sure Venusaur is yeah, it's Venusaur. I'm pretty sure. 252 attack, you know, maximum damage. The rest went into bulk. Pretty simple build. For my fifth Pokemon, is Pangoro. I didn't realize I had the column still left there. Uh, um, I went with a Mole Breaker Choice Scarf. I think there's just a lot of moves that Pangoro can learn that can just do super effective damage. I think I went with Mole Breaker so I could just easily click Earthquake. Well, that's mainly it, but you know, going knockoff and close combat on some Pokemons will be useful. I was considering whether I should go Scrappy, so I can click close combat without having to fear Dragapult coming in, but I think I might not even click close combat at all. So knockoff and Earthquake are probably the two more likely. I have Bullet Punch for priority. 240 speed. With the choice class should outspeed. I think it's Lipard. I'm not 100% sure now. I know Pangoro, even with max speed, cannot outspeed. And the choice scarf cannot outspeed Ribombee and Dragapult. If it's not outspeeding Lipard, it's definitely outspeeding Arcanine. Yeah. So yeah, 252 attack plus, just do as much damage as possible. Rest went into bulk. Yeah, pretty simple. And my last Pokemon, I decided to go G-Max in the race with weakness policy. Funny because I think last season I did a very interesting building with my G-Max Venusaur against LA Infernapes, in which I had a weakness policy. That worked out really well. So I'm basically trying to do the same trick again. So yeah. Though this would be a little bit harder because I keep changing types, so I don't know how well that's gonna pay off, but we'll see. 156 plus speed. That should outspeed Lipard, I believe. Yeah, 252 attack for maximum damage, 92 base. The rest went into bulk, pretty simple, I think. I want Pyro Ball, Pyro Ball, you know, just a stab. High Jump Kick, Acrobatics, that's really just to get those boosts in the max Knuckle and max Airstream to get the boost. Sucker Punch is priority, could be useful, especially against Lipard. Definitely against Lipard, probably want to throw in those Sucker Punches, even though I'm expecting, what's it called? Status moves. That's it. Even if I anticipate status moves, because you know, changing my type to dark and then therefore Prankster doesn't work. Yeah, so yeah, that's really the reason I think Sucker Punch is useful. To be honest, these builds were probably about half an hour to make these, an hour, but I did think about them after I built it, and I'm pretty happy with how it is. I could, you know, I'm pretty happy with the build, but we'll see how it goes. So let's just check out the battle. Okay, so we are facing against King Sosa. I'm not as prepared as I hope I could be, but I still think this could be a close match. I just haven't prepped too hard for this match, I'm gonna be honest. What is he? I'm actually surprised there's no Lipard. I thought Lipard would be in. I'm just gonna lead with Pangoro. I don't think he could lead with Rubombi, which is thing, but we'll see how it goes. Arcanine. Okay. I am happy to just try to get some chip on this thing, even if he has like play rough or something. It's kind of expected, I think. See that today. Just gonna try to get some chip on it. He probably has play rough, I'm gonna admit, but we'll see how it goes. Flamethrower. We'll take that, yeah. What is he gonna switch into? It could be Rubombi he'll switch into. I don't think he's gonna sack his, I don't think he's gonna sack Arcanine. Oh, okay. Didn't expect that. Oh no, yeah, wait, I'm faster. Oh, what am I thinking? Okay, that's a weird choice, because I was Mold Breaker. You would have saw. You would have seen. So, but I'll get Stealth Rocks up. I'm especially defensive, so I should be able to take this pretty well. Rillaboom. I don't know whether he'll anticipate the double there. Otherwise he would have. But he could both switch, I guess. That's the thing. Defaults. Okay, that sucks. I mean, without the Grassy Glide, is this even worth it? And I'm actually leaning on it actually still is worth it. It's like, okay, he will lose. Enough. I kind of anticipated like a Willow would come as a possibility, obviously. Let's go Sword Dance again. Was he Volt Switch? I'm guessing it's Arcanine, but it may not be. My guess is Arcanine. Now it all comes down to whether, you know, a +4 intimidated Rillaboom can do to an Arcanine that man, without the grassy terrain, I don't think... Actually, you know what? Knockoff should be able to do tons of damage to whatever comes in, if it's not Arcanine. Yeah. I don't think I'll be faster than some of these other Pokemons here. Yeah. I mean, they're not very effective moves. But I still need Rillaboom, so I'm not gonna sack him. Despite having what, +3 and like +1 speed, it's sticky web here, I guess. He'll win. Okay, that's kind of good for me, I guess, because now Gyro Ball is just gonna do tons of damage onto whatever. Stealth Rocks. I'm just gonna do Stealth Rocks. Might as well get it up. I know this Rotom could just come in and defog it away anyway, but I think, given, you know, he has Tailwind up, my Bronzong's Gyro Balls should do a lot of damage. I didn't actually see what Zombie did. I was looking at something. Fine. Venusaur. Yep. I'm just gonna click Gyro Ball, like, I don't know what Venusaur is actually going to do, but yeah. Heavy duty boots. I don't think I'll do much against Rotom, especially since it's Rotom Ash. I'm gonna switch Rillaboom. You could defog. Now I think I should have waited a turn and then in terms of what he's, I mean, I don't think he should expect me to Sword Dance again. I'm just too low on health in order to, you know, pass that off. So I'm like, sure, I'll just have to take the I mean, taking in any harm in having in Bronzong. I'm gonna lower my speed so that Durable does quite a lot of damage. Oh no, wait, I'm levitate. I forgot that's up there. I'm just gonna Zen Headbutt. I don't think he'll stay in. And I can start chipping away at Rotom. Mosh. Yeah. Oh, okay. That sticky web is starting to really annoy me. I'll be honest. I'm gonna sack Rillaboom. There's no point in keeping him now, I think. I'm just gonna go Cinderace. So I'm gonna first neutralize this speed with X Airstream. I'm gonna neutralize the speed drop. And then I'm gonna do Max Airstream twice actually, just so I can ensure that still still outspeed. Your Pump's gonna get like tons of damage on me. Shadow Ball. Okay. That sucks, but I imagine Volt Switch would do tons of damage. But yeah. Which I gotta keep my speed up. Could Volt Switch here, but that's really more to my benefit than anything. Okay. Burns me. Which sucks, but what can I do? So could switch to thing at this point. I'm gonna go Max Airstream again. On chance. Okay. I don't know whether he's anticipating another X Airstream or something else entirely. Well, I'm burnt now, so this is a lot of my attacks are not going to do a lot of damage. I'm sure acrobatics will still do enough. Bullet punch. Well, Sucker Punch is not going to do a lot to Dragapult, but might as well just do it anyway. You could U-turn, it'd be super effective damage, but and feint my Cinderace while he's at it. Got a ball. Lucky me, right? I don't know whether he'll preserve Dragapult, but I should be faster anyway. I only did Sucker Punch, so I can do super effective damage. But I think at this range, Acrobatic should do. I go with Bombi, right? Another kill for Cinderace. I get one more attack off. Which is... I should be able to claim something, right? Like one Pokemon. Unless Dragapult has Sucker Punch. Or Shadow Sneak, was it? Yeah. Cool. Fair enough. Fable. I should be able to survive whatever attacks. And a knockoff should be able to do enough damage. Pokemon. It tells me it has like pain split or something. I'm just gonna swap. I just want to see what he's gonna do here. Defunct. Okay. I thought he was gonna like pain split or something. I'm just gonna Bullet Punch. It should knock out both his Pokemons now. So yeah, so we claim a win. 5th win in a row against King Sosa. He's been struggling this season, so it's unfortunate, and I think this is basically a must-win for him, and we're not in a position to turn this around. But I mean, good luck to him. He rejoined the YCL recently, so hopefully he does better in that season. But yeah, I mean that's our match against King Sosa. It's pretty comfortable, I'd say. It didn't have its problems, but yeah. So I mean that's the match. I mean that secures. I mean now we're guaranteed top place in the league. Guaranteed we'll be facing Seed 4 in the playoffs, round 1 playoffs. So yeah, there's no way we can drop down from the top. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would really appreciate a like. You want to follow my run through the MBL, best thing to do is to subscribe. Also, check out King Sosa. He actually also posts videos for his matches. I think he hasn't posted an MBL one for a while now. I think he's a little bit disheartened because it has been a tough season for him. But we'll see. If he does drop a video, I mean, I'll leave it in the description below. Otherwise, I will have the link to his side, to his channel in the description. Next week, I think it's last week of the regular season, we face off Dark Ushni, I think that's how you pronounce it, and their coach Sinsli. We'll see how that one goes. Can we go undefeated in the regular season? Let's find out next week. So until then, see ya.